girl, you fanned out as fuck. Girl, Scotty done exposed Emma for being a fanned out asshole, okay? Not only that, but Natalie is low-key but high-key antagonizes Scotty. Girl, she wants Scotty attention real bad. And Ahna Mac is exposing what happened behind closed doors. Not behind closed doors, but on this season of Baddies Midwest. Girl, we got a lot to get into. This video is going to be extra messy. Oh, and the fans are also calling Scotty out because Scotty swears shit. Girl, it's a lot. Girl, let's get into it. Okay, so Sunday night on Baddies Midwest, we all witnessed Lord Farquaad, aka Glenn Quagmire, girl. We witnessed this hoe call out Scotty because she was boring. But she not only called Scotty out and told the bitch she was boring, but she also wanted to get in the paint behind the fact that Scotty was boring. Like, how you wanna beat on me because I ain't boring? Like, what does me being boring got to do with you? Like, it literally makes no sense. Like, even when I tried to make sense of it, like, I was like, okay, because, I try to look at things from everybody's perspective. So maybe I'm like, okay, so maybe Emma is like, this hoe, she been getting away with doing nothing for the past 5 seasons, and I don't respect it. Like, we had to go to the auditions. We had to, on some Jocelyn's Cabaret stuff. Like, how on Jocelyn's Cabaret, they was like, oh, we don't want the new girls to come in because, we had to work hard to get here, and we did this and that and that and this, and they just came here. And, maybe she feel like Scotty been getting away with doing nothing for the past 5 seasons, so she felt this type of way. But it's like, no, even when I think about it, it's like, girl, no, it's still weird. Like, it's still weird. Because how do you want to get in the paint with somebody because they're boring? Like, how does that affect you? You're still on the show. Like, it just don't make no sense. Girl, let them tell it. She mad at Scotty for being boring, girl. But if I had to make a guess or two, girl, I would be thinking that, it got something to do with, the cinnamon stick off the Apple Jacks box, girl, Mr. CEO. But, we're not here for that. Let's go ahead and get into the tea. Okay, child, so let's go ahead and get into it. So Emma got online and she said security was on BS. This is Baddies, mama. If you ain't trying to fight, then you gotta go. Hashtag boring. So, girl, she is still standing on what she said. She is the girl, no matter what y'all say, girl. She said, girl, I'm standing with a girl. This hoe is boring, child. Okay, so she said, girl, this is Baddies, girl. If you ain't trying to get down, you gotta go. All right, so, child, let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to lie. Although I feel like the reasoning for Emma trying to come for Scotty was dumb. It is. It's dumb. Like, ain't no way you trying to get in the paint because she's boring. But security was definitely being biased, for sure. And I feel like it doesn't justify security being biased because there's just no way you're holding on to Emma and Scotty is just eating her down. Like security was holding Emma down. No shade. Like, they would not let her go. And the more they went round for round, security, I just don't understand security. Like, security, like, and it's like the more I watch security, the more I realize why Tommy be going crazy. Because I'm not gonna lie, at first, I'm like, yo, like, Tommy is crazy. She too old to be doing all that. Like, why are you sitting here beating security like a drum? But it's like, when I look at it, I actually understand because security is biased. Like, they don't pull back both of the girls at the same time to break up the fight. Girl, they hold down one girl so the other girl can just go ham. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Big back bias ass security guard, unhand me now. Unhand her. Unhand her. No shade. Because like I said, I may not care for the reason why she came at Scotty, but both of them agreed to get in the field. Let these hoes, let them get in the field. Let them get into it. Why are you holding down one girl while the other girl can just do what she want to do? It don't make no sense. And I don't care how stupid the reason was, because the reasoning was very stupid. Again, it just does not justify security doing what they did to Emma. Like, it don't. And that's what made me mad too, because I feel like Emma and Scotty were actually low-key but high-key. Like, Scotty was macking, but I feel like Emma was doing okay too. So it's like, if they're going toe-to-toe, I don't understand why you're trying to hold on. Oh, I know, you know what? I do understand, actually. Yes, I do understand. You know what? Let me not even act surprised, girl, because we already know why security was holding, girl, we already know why security was holding down Emma and was letting Scotty get free licks. We already know why. Okay. Like, security was literally holding Emma by the neck while Scotty was free. Nobody was holding down Scotty. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I was to go on the show as a new girl, I wouldn't avoid face with OGs, but like there would have to, like, something's gonna have to give. Like, I would not do it fair. Like, you're not getting a fair fade out of me, because for what? I'm gonna give you a fair fade, we gonna square up, and then what? Security's gonna grab me from behind and I literally cannot defend myself while you're still macking me upside the head? No, no, y'all got me messed up. Like, y'all really got this girl messed up. Like I said, I don't care for her. I feel like it was done for her because it was clear she wanted the storyline, she wanted camera time, and she was a fan. It was clear. But like I said, once those two agreed to get down, it should have been a fair fade. Why is security being biased? Big back and bias, okay? Big back bias, ass security guards, triple B up in this hoe. Y'all are irritating. And I don't understand how it's allowed. I don't no other security on no other show do that. Stop. And if the OGs are so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the OGs are so, like, what's the word? Like, if the OGs got that much emotion, and you know what I'm saying? And they, to the point where security can't even do their own job, and they being biased, the OGs don't need to be on the show. Like, bring all new girls so there's no type of bias, nothing. Because there's just no way. There's no way. Like, I would understand if Emma was, like, dogging Scotty out. Like, dogging her. Like, I'm talking about, like, Tasiki and DTB. Dogging her. I'm talking about, like, Tasiki and Marsh. Dogging her. I'm talking about I'm talking about like Summer and Ivory dogging her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand if Emma was like dogging her out, but no, they squared up fair. It was a fair fade. They both was, you know, they was doing their thing. Why are you breaking it up? And not only are you breaking it up, but you're only pulling on one girl. So you're letting the other girl get the upper hand. It just don't make no sense, dog. Like, y'all let DTB get beat on at the reunion for that long. Literally, let her get toe up, beat like a drum at the reunion for that long. But Scotty starts to fight for 3 seconds and y'all holding back the other person. Girl, bye. Child. So Scotty said one thing about it and two things for sure, baby. You were a fan. You were supporting me. So Scotty went to her story on Instagram and she posted a screenshot of Emma's profile that shows that Emma was following Scotty at one point back in September, at the end of September, when they were filming. Okay, so she shared this and she said, and I quote, "A fan, LOL. You were supporting me though." I don't care what nobody says. This is embarrassing. Like, I hate this for Emma because my thing is, you could have at least unfollowed her. Like, you could have at least unfollowed this hoe. Like, if you was gonna come in popping about her being boring, want to get in the field behind it, like, you literally wanted to hate on this girl because she was boring. Not only that, but it's like you were already following her. Like, that is crazy. That's crazy. Like, she's so boring, but you following her though. That's crazy, girl. And then not only that, you kept following her, like, because Scotty said it in her confessionals that you were still following her. She said in her confessionals that you were still following her. Confessionals are filmed after y'all get into it. So you didn't think to unfollow her even after y'all had gotten into it? Like, that is crazy, girl. Like, you calling her boring. You calling her boring, but you're following her. You're a fan, babe. Now, for some reason, it seems as though that the Scissor Sisters, aka Natalie Nunn and Scotty with the body girl, they have fallen out. If you don't know, now you know.
A word on the street is you and Natalie aren't cool anymore. Is that true?
I mean, it is what it is with Natalie. I have no issues with her. It's on her side. So, however she feels is how she feels. But it's always love here. No beef.
Okay, so you just squashed the beef. Now,
so as you can see, Scotty is making it seem like she is not the one with the problem. She is unbothered, and it is Natalie who has the issue here. And honestly, Natalie is not making her case any better because Natalie keeps on antagonizing Scotty online, okay? She always is throwing shade at her. She always is liking comments and being slick and responding to comments about her, making it known that she don't like Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's not, like, you know, she's not making it any better. Like, it seems like she is the one with the problem here. And honestly, aside from her always throwing shade and antagonizing Scotty online, going out of her way to do that, okay, I believe, Scotty, that Natalie is the one with the issue because it has always been obvious. Always, if you look at their history, especially on camera, baby, Natalie is always the one that had the issue. Like, she's always the one. Back on Baddies West, when she literally drugged Scotty all up and down the Baddies West parking lot, literally beating this girl like a drum while she's not defending herself. Fast forward Baddies East, and she's still putting her hands on Scotty for no reason. It's just like, girl, boo, bye. Like, it has always, you could just tell, it has always been some type of secret animosity between the two. And I feel like, allegedly, whatever word you want to use, whether it's a guess or an alleged or whatever, it just seems like it has always been on Natalie's side. Anyways, so like I said, Natalie is still standing on business when it comes to Scotty, girl. She is not messing with Scotty. Somebody commented and said, we want the Natalie and Scotty duo back. And I just feel like they said this to be messy. Girl, all right, because who really wants this duo? Anyways, so Natalie commented and said, I'm good. And aside from that, girl, Natalie just recently went online and liked a shady ass comment towards Scotty when it came to the Scotty and Emma mess in the whole security thing. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so Natalie posted the clip of basically the OGs versus the newbies on the recent episode of Baddies Midwest. And one of the comments said, why was security holding Emma and Chow? Natalie was quick to like this comment. So Chow, the girls got in the comments and started to clock Natalie down, okay?
Fuck that tea, bitch, catch it.
So somebody said, as if security didn't hold Tommy's hands in her body every time y'all fought, girl, bye. So the girls are saying, you big chin, long face asshole. I don't know why you like it. I don't know why you like your shady comments about Scotty and security being biased when security is definitely biased against you too. And we all seen that, girl. Security is definitely biased for you too, child. All right, so somebody else got in the comments and started to clock Natalie down and basically said, nah, this comment is actually messy though. So this one said, girl, they did the same for you. Y'all sleeping with the folks, that's why. Then somebody else says, same reason they grabbed Ivory after she threw 2 blows at Jayla. They don't want the OGs to get beat on. Now, this one definitely clocked it. Okay, because I know y'all noticed how when Jayla and Ivory was getting into it, literally, they were not, I kid you not, they weren't even 5 seconds into the scuffle, and security was already grabbing on Ivory. Like, come on, like, I don't care for Ivory too much, but I'm saying, though, it still don't justify how biased security is. So it's like, it's so weird. It's just so weird. Like, ugh. Okay, so back to Scotty and Emma. Girl, why I almost called this girl Emily Chow. All right, so back to these two. Okay, so girl, a little video of Emma is surfacing around the net of Emma doing an interview at the premiere party or whatever, the premiere, red carpet, whatever, girl. She was getting interviewed by paparazzi. Paparazzi asked her a few questions. She answered it. It's going, girl, it's making its rounds around social media. So let's just go ahead and get into it, girl, because she was capping a little bit, girl. Caparoni. Let's get into it.
So what sets you apart from the other girls on this season?
That I'm the prettiest one here.
I
Sure
can respect
is.
that.
Look at me.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
So I want to know, what can we expect from you in the upcoming year?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really be emotional, so you is gonna see me, crying a little bit. But just always smiling and being, positive bitch.
Awesome. Now I want to know, was there anyone on the cast this season that had you
Scotty. Y'all gonna see what she did to me on the show, I had to stand on business and, pop my shit, but other than that, everybody else cool, I don't be tripping like that.
Okay, so as you can tell, baby, the paparazzi girl, the interviewer, whatever, girl, she said, who in the house had you messed up? And she said, Scotty, girl, how Scotty had you messed up and you came for her? If anything, you had her all the way messed up, girl. You talking about Scotty had you messed up because what? You approached her and said that she was boring? Girl, that's crazy. That's crazy, girl. And she talking about something, oh, y'all gonna see what she do to me and how I had to, like, stand on business. And girl, like, girl, you are delusional, girl. You literally started with that girl for nothing. Okay. Scotty came into the season with no storylines as usual. And baby, you did her a favor and you gave her a storyline. Not only gave her a storyline, but gave her a storyline and in the light where she is the likable one and you're the dumb one here. Like, it's just, girl, you just messy, girl. And you a messy liar too, girl. You just up there lying, talking about something Scotty had you messed up, girl. Like, Chill. But anyway, speaking of interviews, Scotty also did an interview, girl, and the fans are calling her out left and right, child, okay? Because in this interview, Scotty said that she was a girl's girl, and she basically gives the definition of what she feels like being a girl's girl is like. Okay, so girl. So the fans are calling this girl out left and right, girl. They are on her like white or rice, child. They are not letting up. Now, y'all know back on maybe the second or third episode, Scotty mentioned something about, when DTB and Rolly were making up or whatever, right? Scotty mentioned, okay, a girl's girl. And then Ahna Mac was in the back and Ahna Mac called her out. It was so Scotty brought this to the premiere, did an interview, and basically, spoke on being a girl's girl. First of all, let's get into the video, and then let's get into these messy ass fans, child.
Honestly, so being a girl's girl, how do you want me to explain what that is to me? You're just there for the girls. Like, whenever something that you feel like is not supposed to happen, you standing on your principles, and you know what you feel like. If a girl is hurting, you there for her. So that's how I feel about being a girl's girl. You just being there for the girl, regardless if you like her or not. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and you just stand up for what's right.
Okay, so girl, why somebody got in the comments and said the interviewer was messy as hell. She knew exactly what she was doing by asking Scotty that question. And I agree. I feel like whoever this interviewer is messy as hell, girl. You knew. Girl, you knew what you were doing. Out of everybody you asked Scotty, girl, you knew what you were doing, champ. All right, so remember when I told y'all the people got in the comments, started to expose her, call her out, and clock her tea about what she was saying about being a girl's girl? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So somebody said girls do not sleep with other girls' men knowingly and continuously. So next caller.
In Georgia. Next caller. Next caller. Next caller. Because you ain't talking about nothing, bitch.
Okay, and then somebody else said, Scotty, you're not even a girl's girl. A girl's girl doesn't sleep with another woman's man. And then somebody else said, you're sleeping with that lady's husband. No. Y'all are so messy. Okay, so I feel two ways about this. It's like I cannot help but to give these girls the benefit of the doubt because I've seen different layers of Scotty. So I don't know if Scotty just picks and chooses who she wants to be a girl's to. But if you're picking and choosing who you want to be a girl's to, does that really make you a girl's girl? Because you're picking and choosing? I've seen her be a girl. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've seen her stick up for what's right. I've seen her speak out against, you know what I'm saying, against certain people, even if it was her friends, even when, okay, so let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Okay, first of all, let's speak on the things that she's not a girl's girl with. Okay, so what makes her not a girl's girl? So, like that one person said, were you a girl's girl when you were knowingly and continuously sleeping with somebody else's man? Allegedly. Were you a girl's girl when you tag teamed T? When you not only tag teamed her, but you snuck her after she had already gotten into it with somebody else and ganged up on her. Were you a girl's girl then? But to me, that's only a few instances. Outside of that, she seems like a sweet girl. She seems like a nice girl, but it's she had already did these things. So it's people are going to see right through it. They're going to call BS every single time. They're not going to look at her as the nice girl, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Scotty, child. I like her for sure, but I just don't like the whole nice girl thing. It's she seems nice. She seems unproblematic to a certain extent. And it's what, girl, I don't know, child. I'm not finna sit here and try to analyze this goddamn girl. I don't know her personally, but the girls are calling BS, okay? They're saying, were you a girl's girl when you did this, that, and the third, okay? And then, but like me, like I said, I like to see all sides. So I'm sitting here thinking she has done certain things that is on the girl's girl side, okay? Child, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's go ahead and get into Ahna Mac and what she is talking about. Child, y'all know Ahna Mac likes to run her mouth, girl. Let's get into it. Okay, so you guys know on the last episode of Baddies Midwest, Diamond and Tinkerbella jumped Pretty P. Now, it was only for a few seconds before security broke it up, but it still happens, okay? Now, it was during the second round. It was supposed to be the second round of Tinkerbella versus Pretty P, But while Pretty P was about to run up on Tinkerbella, DTB took it upon herself to come from she came out the cut. She came out the cut from the back or whatever. Girl snuck Pretty P, was macking her all upside her head, child. And then while she was doing this, Tinkerbella proceeded to also run up, and they were jumping her for a few seconds. Now, the fans being the fans being biased, the fans being, the fans being the fans like to pick and choose on what they like to call wrong, okay? No shade. And I know that we love Tinkerbella, and I know that we love DTB, but y'all was hyping them for jumping that girl. Y'all was hyping DTB for sneaking that girl. Y'all was hyping them for jumping that girl, okay? Now, I feel like they ate, not ate the jumping girl. Okay, because if y'all listen to my recap, y'all know I called them both out for jumping and for sneaking, right? Okay, cool. But I feel like they both ate, like, in terms of, like, being a duo and, sticking by each other. But the whole jumping thing really threw me off, especially because Tinkerbella was winning. Like, you really didn't have to do that. And then my thing is that if you wanted your one with her when Pretty P called you out, DTB, girl, when she called you out, you should have took that fade instead of letting Tinkerbella take that fade, girl. But you didn't take the fade. You let Tinkerbella take the fade. Okay? And they went round for round, and here you go. You want to sneak and jump and all this stuff. And when it's like, girl, you should have, when she initially called you out, baby, you should have been smack fire out of her. When she initially called you out and told you that she was looking at you, that you was looking at her the wrong way. Okay, but you didn't. You decided to jump. It was wrong. I said what I said. Now, that does not take away from the fact that it was Pretty P's karma. It was her karma because of what she did on that Sprinter van. She thought it was cute, rushing Big Lex like that in the back of that Sprinter van trying to be a follower to Ivory, okay? She thought it was cute. So now look at you. Now somebody snuck you back and you got jumps. So do I feel bad for Pretty P? No, but it's the principle. I just don't like jumping. It just don't make no sense. Because especially when it doesn't have to happen. Like, if nobody else is getting jumped or ganged up on or whooped on, I don't understand why a jump was had. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. I love Tinkerbella. I love DTB. But in my opinion, they were still wrong. Okay, let's get to the point, Maya. Damn, I got ADHD, y'all. All right, so my point is that the fans like to pick and choose. Okay, the fans applauded DTB and Tinkerbella for jumping Pretty P. And while I understand that Pretty P doesn't deserve any sympathy, she really doesn't. Like I said, she got her karma. She got what she got. Girl, nobody feels bad for you. You called out DTB for literally no reason. And you did it to Big Lex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say snuck, but you rushed her on the Sprinter for no reason. Like, you got what you got. It seems like you're just getting your karma, right? Nobody feel bad for her, but it's like, for y'all to applaud these two for jumping is crazy, okay? But that's the point I'm trying to make, is that, people pick and choose on what's right and wrong based on who their faves are and who they don't like, okay? So that's just what it is. So Ahna came online. Okay, so Ahna Mac came online and said, this was right after the episode dropped, and again, the girls were getting applauded for jumping, okay? So she said a whole lot of jumping and tag teaming happened this season. Better keep that same energy, y'all. And this is why I tell y'all gotta stop being biased. Y'all gotta stop being biased, okay? Or if you're biased, you really should just shut up and not have an opinion. Like, no shade. Like, this is why I'm so happy that I am not biased. I don't care if I like somebody. I don't care how much I like somebody. I don't care how much I don't like somebody, or I may not care for them, or they get on my nerves. Nobody can say that I do not clock everybody's tea. I clock everybody's tea whether I like them or not. And nobody could ever come online and clock me for that. So, yeah. So, no. Yeah, because I kept that same energy with, and y'all know I love Tinkerbella and DTB down. But I definitely called them out in my last video. They was wrong for doing that. They were wrong. Now, everything else that they did ate, though. Everything else ate. Tinkerbella took that fade. She ate. She took that fade. She not only took that fade, but she whooped Pretty P. Damn, okay? Tore that girl up. Tossed that little girl like a salad. Had her on the floor swimming, okay? She ate that up, too. When they started to sing their song that they have together, Baddie Side, yeah. They ate that up too. Everything else about it, I loved it. They ate. I love this duo, but the jumping it just didn't really, no. Jumping will never sit right with me. I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, did I feel bad for Pretty P? Absolutely not, because she had it coming, but it was still wrong. It's still principle. Y'all shouldn't be jumping, especially if nobody is jumping y'all. Like, I feel like jumping is only necessary when you, yourself, or your friend is getting, or if it's happening to y'all, or if one of y'all is getting whooped on, then it's like, okay, girl, we both finna get you. Okay? Or if it's like a sister situation, then I get it. If you know what I'm saying? If your sister is in the house with you, then it's like, okay, I understand. Cool. But other than that, y'all should not be jumping. And I said what I said. So if you guys know, you know. If you don't, baby, I'm about to tell you. Biggie and Ahna jumped Nunu, okay? They jumped Nunu.
So y'all know when y'all watch the reunion, bitch was hitting me with weapons. So you know, when I walked in, that was the first thing we had to get, you know. Yeah, we had to get that together. And it was a little jump, but you know, I beat them up. And that's what that is. Them bitches can't fuck with me.
I'm like, can I please get one confessional with Biggie? Oh my gosh, she'll go so hard. We gotta be sitting in there like, oh my God, Mom. Oh. Whoa. They caught it already. I don't even care.
So what Ahna Mac is saying is, so what she's saying is that y'all up here on this episode when DTB and Tinkerbella jumped Pretty P for a cute little second, and y'all was applauding it, and y'all thought they ate. When she and Biggie get up there and start jumping Nunu, because that episode is coming, child, okay? All parties already confirmed it, and it was already shown in the trailer, okay? Now, she's saying when this episode come out, y'all better keep that same exact energy. And girl, me personally, like I said, girl, she ain't talking to me, because I clocks everybody's tea. I don't care, okay? She was wrong, you was wrong, and you was wrong, okay? For jumping that girl. All right, y'all, so that is all I have for you guys today. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys so much for making it to this point in the video. Y'all heard me clock's tea. Y'all heard me talk my ish up until this point. Girl, because I just feel like I was clocking tea, so if you made it this far, go ahead and drop a clocking emoji. It's MessyMya. It's the Messy Mob. Girl, we are lit over here. Trust and believe that. And yeah, bye.